I'm trapped. It's Sunday afternoon. This is just a hello. Happy Sabbath. Went to church. I didn't. I'm not in a suit or anything. Didn't do my hair. But I reached the weight that I was when I was married in 1990 for the first time. So it's been about 35 years. I'm running 3 miles. Bonjour, Renault. Palamon, Big Steve's here. Hey, everybody. I'm just here hanging if you want to come hang live. I don't get to do many lives. I'll explain. There is an explanation, actually. And we'll talk about the show a little bit. So this is not going to be, if you're here for the political product, we'll talk about some politics, but it'll be very conversational and very casual like this. This is what I mean by I'm trapped by my cat. Look at, he will not let me up. I need to go paint over there, and I'm pinned by Diesel. I like this because it makes him look like he's 20 feet tall. Ah, it's a giant cat. Good giant cat. Good giant cat. It's gonna be okay. See, I made him look like he's 50 feet tall. Hello from Virginia. Hello from Texas Hill Country. Go Diesel. Yeah, you guys are big fans of Diesel. He bothers me all day during the show, by the way. He will meow right as soon as I go on mic. He's meowing in the other room. I have to get up, go let him outside. Beautiful day. A little cold in Tennessee. Hallelujah, got someone calling in from the Netherlands. Oh, yeah. So, I'm just happy, having a good day. I wanted to share that with y'all. You got 3 dogs coming. And all the chat's blowing up now. Everyone's 536 people watching the show and only 164 thumbs up. Come on, guys, you know how this works. When I read your chat and when I see you in my audience, I experience great love. My heart just blows up because I feel lucky to get to do shows for you guys. I hear you guys. I see the kindness in your voice. It makes me happy. You guys make me happy. I have the best audience in the world. Went to church this morning, jogged 3 miles yesterday, which is what's keeping my weight so down. But I wanted to just expand a little more. I dumped a bunch of episodes last night that were held behind the paywall for just the memberships. So I'm telling everyone, if you pay for a membership, you're just paying for the channel. I'm not doing exclusive content. And I know I got a lot of praise for being so ethical. It's not entirely ethical. It's also just that if I put out too much live content, then my regular shows will not get sent out to you. The regular shows will not show up in your feed. So it's also, it's channel health is not going to work. So I can even do a show like this today on Sunday because I don't put up videos. So if I don't put up videos and I do a live stream with you like this, conversational, then it will get out to you and it won't harm my other videos. It won't prevent them from getting to you. So there, that's now, it kind of makes sense to you guys. I would like to find a way to get you guys more value from those memberships, but it's just not going to be streaming content. So it could be something else. Might be, I don't know, percentage off a bookstore or something. But I also might have to, if I want to do live streams like this, and my goal is to do like a nightly live stream with you guys on the news, I'd probably have to go to one of the other channels that I already have, and they're already all modified. Have you seen the videos from Sudan, says BRJ? Yeah, and dude, I can barely even talk about that. The Christians being persecuted around the world and in Nigeria is insane. And it is heartbreaking. It is real evil. And Trump has threatened that we're going to send our military over there. So right away, there's some Democrats going, oh, how will all the MAGA feel if their kids are sent, over there to fight that foreign war in Sudan? Well, my son is going in the Marines. So I gave at the office, you know, and my son knows that he serves the country and he serves at the president's command. And if the president says go over to that country and do whatever, his job is to go do it. Killing Muslims that are slaughtering Christians. That might be the only just war we've done since World War II, if that. So I'm not going to, and by the way, the same thing would happen if my son went in under Biden. Your job is you follow the commander in chief, even if he surrenders in Afghanistan and bails on that airport, you know, a disaster. You follow the teacher. Look, there's Francine, $10 super chat. Thank you, Doug. We're all in exile with you. Blessings. Thank you, guys. So, anyways, not only would my son go die for a Christian at the president's command, if my son had to defend that pagan, atheist Democrat, my son would give his life for him too, defending our country if the president commanded it. That's why I don't believe, I really honor our military. I think they're amazing. They're the very best people in America. The very best people we got are the people that serve this country in the military. It shows something about you, an external fruit that you gave a chunk of your life. And I've had guys that have even complained to me and said they regretted going in the military. They go, Doug, I got ripped off. It was terrible. And I go, you know what? You served and I didn't. And I don't care if you're chicken afterwards. I don't care if you hate the government afterwards. You did your time. I did not. So I have nothing but respect for people who serve this country and serve our military. We'll get another shot here of, so what do you think of that? He's so hateful. The real A-Dog, ho, ho, ho. The real A-Dog in the house, $5 super chat. Salute, Doug, how's it going? And by the way, keep up the great work. Man, it is so good to hear from you, A-Dog. Of course, I follow his channel. You guys haven't subscribed to the real A-Dog. He's over 1 million subs now. We were neck and neck when I got whacked. But it's going great. The channel's blowing up great. You're welcome to do more content of mine anytime. You know that I allow other people to excerpt my stuff. It does help build audience, but it's just good for all of us to give back. And, you know, I celebrate what you do. Real A-Dog's just a great patriot and a great fun guy and a great American. And that's what we do right here in Exile. So I do have to get to work on that painting. I do have to dump Diesel off my lap at some point. Look at, I'm pinned. He sits there and now I can't move. And it's a hot box here, guys. Look, it's like, he's like 8,000 degrees. I think I'm going sterile right now. Here's a $10 super chat from Deb Longo. Thank you so much, Deb. Would be excited for more live shows with you. Live Doug in Exile, just found you recently. Look forward to watching your videos every day. Go MAGA, let's go vote red. Yeah, we have a lot of things to be. I was sitting in church today and I was thanking God for my country. I said, Lord, thank you. We have so much expendable time, just freedom of time. Think of the freedom of time we have. Is shocking. You know, and I know that it feels like we're entitled, but in man's history, you didn't always just get to have a lot of time and freedom. That is a huge benefit to our country. Having time, having expendable income. Some of us have expendable. I know some of my audience is very poor and you don't have expendable income, which is why we chopped off the memberships. I just didn't want people who are poor, and then the system is made so that you can see the thumbnail when I go live, but if you didn't pay for it, you don't get to see it. So then it's made to kind of, not insult you, but just go, you're missing out, so spend your money and get in. And so it's kind of a marketing that makes the core of my audience feel bad. And so that's what I didn't approve of. I'm gonna do some other money-making things this week where I got another client, a one-time commercial that I record, a very special offer that I'm going to do this week. And but you know me, I don't like spamming the channel. Rosemary Attardo, $10 super chat. God bless your son and thank him for his service. I'm a huge supporter of the military, our military, and thank them in our prayers. Thank you, Doug. I love getting my notifications of your videos. Yeah, the military is different because you sign up for the country, even though you may not know who the next president will be, and you have still committed to sign to go in. So that's why I approve of military guys. They put their best foot forward. I'm not like gung ho military, go get them, rah rah. I just go, look, I got the hardest thing you can get from me is respect. And the military gets my respect. Okay. Wow, you're in live. Yes, you guys are. 900 people. Keep those thumbs up coming. 773 thumbs up, guys. I think we can get to 1,000 people. And you guys are chatting, and the chat's just flying by. Bzzz, bzzz. From the People's Republic of Michigan. So from my brother who's in Montana. I think he's moving down to Colorado, I hope. And then my other brother, Doug, Angie's brother, Doug, half black Doug, I call him. Her stepbrother or half brother is going to Israel with us next year. And we're going to try to do live from Israel. I'll do some live from Colorado when I go back there for Thanksgiving this month. $4.99 super chat from Mo. Thank you, Mo. So we can do a little more road work. The road. Yeah, trapped. Marvin the Martian, I was trapped. The Real A-Dog is great too. Yeah, you guys are big fans of The Real A-Dog. I like platforming other creators. I like being on with other creators because it's just, they kind of understand what you're going through. All of us know what we're doing. Francine, $10 super chat from those who cannot afford to donate. Hope this helps. There you go. Yeah, well, you know, I get paid plenty just doing the show and you guys just watching. So people are kind of like, well, we can double your salary if you do X or Y. And I'm going, I know, but I might ruin the channel and ruin the show for the audience. So that's why if I did, an ad read on every episode, I would multiply my income by 4 times. And so it's not that I don't want to do that. I just think if I read as many ads as other channels, I don't think I would enjoy my work as much. It's not even about what I fear you'll enjoy. I'll make a ton of money, and then it just kind of sucks the fun out of setting up the shows, getting the funny news clips, and then recording is what turns me on because I'm a performer. Remember, I came out of animation, comic books, video games. So I'm a mass media performer. That means I like putting on a show for hundreds of thousands of people, and that's you guys. So if suddenly I'm recording commercials all the time and stuff like that, it's not that I'm against making money because this is my main income, but at some point it will get so not fun that I won't want to do the show. And that's the biggest danger to this show being destroyed. It actually isn't YouTube. Believe it or not. It's not YouTube's politics, though they have been a threat for 4 years. I intend to do this show for the rest of my life. And the greatest threat to this show is me losing interest. That means if it's boring, if it doesn't pay my salary, and if it's no fun, then I won't do it. So the reason why I do even going from 4 episodes down to 3 was hard because I like going on all day, all the time. That's just my nature. I put on a show. I'm here for you and on the show for the rest of your life. Yeah, and I'm old. I'm 59. It's not like I'm going to go out and get some animation job. That's when I was 27. I'm 59. So now I intend to do the news, and then after doing a cool job like YouTube, it's not like I'm going to go and take some uncool job. Doug, please keep having fun, says Linda Bongo, member, faithful member, please keep up the fun. Haven't lost interest. You do a great job. Thank you, Linda. Linda's one of our financiers who backs this show at the membership level. So now she's in it for other reasons besides getting a special stream, and I thank you for your support. That goes for all of you that are still members of this channel. You're just not going to get goodies and bonuses. And I never have a problem with people who choose to no longer do the membership. I also don't have a problem with people go, you know what? I like this other channel better than you. There's people that complain. Linda Bongo, most welcome. Thank you, Linda. They complain, and it's like, there's probably a channel that YouTube's trying to show you that might fit you better. Like if you're super anti-Israel, then you might go, I'm not going to promote Doug. He's pro-Israel. And I'm not a dispensationalist. There's a big argument. All I can explain. Dispensationalism, and I'll explain it. Real A-Dog, $5 super chat. I'm always in support of you, Doug. I've learned a lot watching your videos. Good man. Yeah. We learn from each other. I watch the cadence of other people, what news they bring up, what works with their audience, even what their set, their room looks like, where they sit in composition. Like we're learning always from each other. Anyways, it's only been 16 minutes, but I'm going to have to jump, guys. I have to get to work on this painting. I can show you my painting supplies. I can't show you the painting yet until I show it to the people I'm doing it for. Here's a little glimpse of it, though. How about that? Here's one little corner of a hand I'm working on. So that's an oil painting of a hand. And yes, it is a very large, you can see there's the back of it, the back of the painting. It's very large. And then these are my supplies here. These are my oil paints. And then I load up this palette and I sit down in the chair and I just go to work. And I try to look. It is a beautiful painting. I hope I get to show it. When it's done, I'm doing a portrait of my pastor and his wife. And when it's done, I'll ask them if I can show it to you. And if I can, then I'll give you kind of a whole tour. There's Real A-Dog. Hey, everybody in the chat. Just so you can get a look. And I've shown you guys the newt. You guys have seen the newt before in the studio, right? Let's see if I can get him on camera here. This is my newt. I've had him for about 5 years now. Let me see. Can you see him? Oh, man, I'm going to have to get him out, aren't I? I'll get him out. These are California newts. I've had this one for about 5 years. There you go. I'll put him up on the log. Can you see him yet? There he is. So there he is. They swim. They have a flat tail. So they're not salamanders. Don't make that mistake. And he eats mealworms. And there's a couple of guppies in here too with him. I'll put them in here. Let's see how that goes. There you go. See, it does a little swimming back there. So I keep these, I have a pond out back and I keep my newts here in the studio. There used to be 2. One of them died on me about 2 years ago, but I've got 5. Amphibians are hard to keep, yeah. I've kept newts most of my life. There's Kathy Hall, $2 super chat, thank you. Wait, I see a Canadian. Who's the Canadian $10 one from? I missed that one. There you go. Craig Jardine, you're a year older than me and have to work at least another 10 years. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna work forever. I'm gonna work till I die. I believe that, you stop working, no bueno. No bueno. Oh, and you guys have seen the Venus flytraps too. I've already done a show on those. Here they are. A couple of Venus flytraps in here. I don't know if you can see it here. And they really do catch flies in the studio. I've had 2 63 and sidelined by a bad ticker. Yeah, bad heart will do it. You gotta take care of it. I run 3 miles. I run 3 miles most days. Not most days. Every other day. And I'm low carb, and that keeps me in shape. You miss Bob Ross. Yeah, me too. Look at all my members in here too. No more BS, please. Daniel Davis, my people. You still get the special avatars. How's that? Here's a picture of my dad. I keep him on the wall for inspiration. My papa passed in 23, so 2 years ago. These weights, they're still shiny. I haven't used them yet. I mean, I've used them a little bit. Like this is a 20 pound. I used to be able to curl with a 20 pound like it was nothing. And now, in fact, I used to curl 25s. And so this winter, because I can't run so much, I'm going to be doing some more weights to try and stay in shape, especially focusing on sit-ups. I'll show you guys, this is the back of the studio. So you get to see me, you know, look at all that garbage. You get to see me from about here, but if I just pull the camera back, this is what the set actually looks like. So I have a soft light over there that I turn on. And then this is my Cintiq, where I do my thumbnails. I draw, that's a drawing thing. This is the camera, and you see how low tech it is. I just have a piece of wood that I just screwed together to hold the camera. So, and there's the microphone. This is a driftwood American flag. This stuff, I just set it up here, you know, it's goofy. There's my 100,000 subscribers. We're gonna get me to 1 million though, right? You guys are gonna get me to 1 million. Get me to 1 million subs, we'll get there together. It's very slow. Here's the ink. This is an ink I did of that t-shirt for Amit Zappa. He's the son of Frank Zappa. He's one of my good friends. So he asked me to do a shirt design. So that's the original black ink on paper. These are my other really dumb artworks. I painted Tom Cruise out of ketchup. It's using ketchup. Here's a watercolor and ink of Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. Kate Blanchett. Here's an Elon Musk I painted out of coffee. It's using coffee. And this is that crayon, this is that eyeball. I did this eyeball out of crayon. I like using children's stuff to show what you can do. This is the box of crayons I use, just with a regular box of crayons. If you haven't bought my books, there's a link in the description of most videos, probably not this one, but the daily ones, it'll say, buy my books here at my Shopify store. Well, this is what you get. It's a box I designed, that's the mailing. And look at all the goodies you get. There's all kinds of stickers. And my books are these beautiful, giant, I mean, look how heavy that is. Goodness. The world. This is the Earthworm Jim hardbound edition. So they're hardbound, printed in America, gold gilded edges. I put trading cards in here. There's posters. There's a cloth patch of Earthworm Jim. You guys, I do like, it is white glove, top service. So they're very, very expensive to make, and I write and draw everything on them, design the whole book. So there's, I think, 4 comic books. There's an Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, and Bigfoot Bill 1 and 2 are the comic books. And there's a making of Earthworm Jim that is fantastic on my whole life work on how I got to make Earthworm Jim. So, and they're really beautiful editions. There, how's that for a commercial? There's a link that says, go to my Spotify store or something like that. There, I gave you something personal. See, this is like behind the scenes stuff. I just go, I love doing the news, but a lot of you are going, man, I wish you'd do a drawing or something. I go, I can't do it on this channel. I can do it on I might start another channel and just start doing daily live streams. Look, beloved Miss Angie's here. I'm on live just saying hi to everybody. Explaining. All right, I'm gonna go paint. God bless you all. Yeah, I'll show you the side. Let's see if I get back here, you can start to see. Who's this? Who's this? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Getting ready to make some lunch.
Oh, yeah. It is lunchtime. All right, gang, the Blood Miss April and I, we got to get back to the Sabbath. I'm sneaking an episode in because I miss y'all. Have a good day. Have a good Sabbath. God's blessings on you, blessings on this country. Pray for the Christians in Sudan and Nigeria. Pray for the country. Pray for protection of Trump. Pray for the suffering members of this audience, people that are in excruciating pain, that are in abject poverty, pain. There's people that are being evicted in this audience. Pray for the Doug in Exile audience. Just let our prayers go out to God. And we mourn with those who mourn, and we also laugh with each other. We want to bring laughter too. God bless you all. God bless the USA. And thanks for joining me right here in exile.